Hi, Bruce here from Bristol Golf Centre. Sorry it's a bit late, but here's your video from your golf lesson at the weekend. This is for the original shot here on the left, and here's a different one here on the right hand side. We said that your setup has a huge effect on the direction that you move your body in the backswing. So we could see how like your head was like this. You can see a lot of your side of your face, right side of your face. This already looks a bit bowed in the back of the left wrist. So when I say bowed, I mean it looks like that shape in the back of the left wrist, and your right looks a bit like this as well. So as you swing back, so as you go back, shoulders go like this, and you get this tilt with your body straight in this side, and then you can see even more of this like bowing like this in the left wrist like this. So this is put a lot of pressure on your back, and swing obviously looks quite short in the club. Yet the body's doing quite a lot of work. So over here you can see a little bit more of the Velcro on your glove. It's facing the camera a bit more. So here it isn't. So you can see that little bit of Velcro on your glove there. So this is looking a bit more like straight in this side with a bit of angle going into the shaft like this. Whereas obviously this just looks straight down and symmetrical. So the new one's going to look a little bit more like this with a higher left shoulder going into here. And this is what we're trying to do, is trying to keep some of this shape like this, instead of it being quite straight and angle in this side, level with this. The reason we want that shape in the body like that is because that's a shape that lends itself to doing something in that direction, like throwing a ball, throwing a stick, or anything like that. But you can see how, because you changed your setup slightly, you can see how it's a lot quieter now. So there's a lot in the original one. There's already quite a lot of this, and this is somewhat still staying over here. So still slightly in the wrong direction like that, but we're trying to keep some angle into this. You can see here with my head, you can obviously see more with this side of my face than you can this side. So I'm the other way round, and you can see how that looks more like straight line in this side, and some angle in the back of the right wrist going into the shaft. And then, so when I swing back, you can see how it's a different direction. So this hasn't really gone like this way, and I'm keeping some angle in this. I'm staying up forward. So if we take this back, obviously the pressure there is on this side. But if I take this back, you know, my pivoting's actually over here, which means that I'm in a shape that I'm about to do something in that direction. So this is hard to make this club swing down in the right direction at it. And now I can bring that club back in, and that now looks like I'm hitting up. And there's an expression in golf which is hitting into your left side, which is got some truth in it. And you're going to find that's going to be difficult for you to do, because you're going to have to change shape last minute to try and get into a hitting shape. But when the club comes down, you know, you'll have like this flip like this where it all breaks down. So you're going to look like this, which is a reverse of how you went back. So it's got the buried head, shoulders. It's just got the shifting still. It's still got the tilting. So it tilts on that side, and it tilts on that side. Whereas this one's going to go right. So this is just working around, and then it's going to come back in around, and then work around my body. So have a look at that, and what you can do is some practice moves is just use these back mirrors on the range. So if you turn around, so you get this perspective, and you're looking for that kind of shape in your body. And this one's better, so this is straighter in this side, bit of angle in here. And then you're trying to get the club started back, and we're not shifting away, so we're trying to keep this shape in the body, like this is here. And start some back swings, and try and feel like you keep your pressure. Try and feel like you keep your pressure over on here. So feel free to email any questions. Otherwise, we'll do another lesson, and we'll keep going with that to get some really good footage of you making some good moves like that. Cheers!